Hello everybody and welcome to your September TarotScopes with me, Intuitive Rene. As you can see, I have laid out some cards on the table here, and this is to give you an idea on the spread that I'm working with this month to do your TarotScopes. And I do hope that you're going to enjoy, and I do hope it's going to give you good insight, inspiration, and guidance for the month ahead. I can't believe we're September. It really, my mind just doesn't want to comprehend and understand it. So, friends, the way that I do the taroscopes is we start off with a theme, and I am working with the Shaman's Oracle or the Shaman Dream Oracle to give us our theme for the month ahead. And then I have got 5 cards laid out, and this month I am working with the awesome and the amazing Tarot of the Abyss. Is such a beautiful deck, and I do hope that you enjoy the artwork. So what I've looked at is, obviously there's certain areas in life that we're all curious about. There's certain areas in life that we all want a little bit of guidance and inspiration on. So that's what I've got laid out here. So we're going to look at romance or love, emotions. We're going to look at finances and money. We're going to look at health and well-being, and what you need to embrace and what you need to let go of for the month. So I do think, and we're going to do this for each sign of the zodiac, and I do think it's going to be really awesome, interesting reading for every single one of you. So the way that I do this is I set the intention that it works for all signs of the zodiac. So when I record Aries, I'm recording Aries for sun sign, for moon sign, and for your rising sign. So if you know what those are, you can watch all 3 of those, if they happen to be 3 different ones, to get the insight around your personality, your feelings and emotions, and the things that you need to be aware of for the month ahead. So all the videos for all the signs of the zodiac will be released at the same time, so you can go and immediately access exactly what you want. I will have just short links in the comments below to help you get straight to. So if you're currently watching Aries and you want to get through to Scorpio or whatever it can be, you can use the short links in the code but in the description below to help you navigate and get to your readings for the month of September. And on my YouTube channel, I will actually have a playlist per month. So I'll have a September playlist, which will make it easier for you to come back and to find exactly what you're looking for. So I'm going to get straight into it. This is just the intro so that you have an understanding of the layout that I'm using. We're going to get into doing 12 separate readings, giving you the same spread, the same layout, the same understanding. And I do hope that you enjoy the readings, and I do hope that it gives you guidance and inspiration that you need to help you navigate the month of September. We do have some crazy energies around at the moment. And if you do enjoy this particular video, if this resonates with you, if this makes sense to you, please can I have a thumbs up, and don't forget a little comment below. And if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button and do click the bell to receive notifications whenever I post videos, because videos are posted 7 days a week. You get a daily reading to give you guidance for the day. Once a week on a Friday, we do pick a card, and once a month you do have access to the taroscopes. And then also you might want to consider joining my channel membership. There is a join button below, and if you click the channel memberships and join, there's a whole lot of interesting content that you have access to that nobody else has access to. So you may want to consider including weekly live readings with me. So if you would like to have a reading with me once a week, every week, click join now. All right, friends, let's get straight into the reading, and I do hope that you enjoy. All right, Scorpio, let's get into your reading and let's see what September 2021 has in store for you. We're going to start with this card over here, which is going to give us, or give you, your theme for the month ahead. So let's have a look and see what is the theme for September 2021. We've got card 63, and it is Winter's Dream. Gestation period. And isn't it quite interesting? We're coming out of winter. September is the month where, here in the southern hemisphere, we go from winter into spring. So we're coming out of the dark and going into the light. But yet, this is Spirit saying to you that not quite yet for you. So Scorpio, you may find yourself during the month of September still wanting to cozy up, still wanting to stay calm, to stay quiet, to stay still, to just almost pause and rest. It's almost like you're not ready to come out of your shell and come out into the light and face the world. You're still wanting to be still and to be quiet a little bit. I love this picture. It's so pretty. We've got all these ice crystals and so forth happening here. So Scorpio, it's not going to be, you're not going to be rushing out of the gate wanting to experience summer in all its glories, or spring in all its glory, I should say. You're going to be wanting to hold back a little bit. And it's going to be very interesting to see what the other cards show. But this is definitely Spirit saying to you that you're still wanting to recoup a little bit. You're still wanting to develop or almost find your strength, build up your strength a little bit before you start embarking on new adventures and doing all sorts of fabulous things. All right, so Scorpio, it looks like you're going to be a little bit behind everybody else, waiting, letting everybody rush ahead before you come out and start enjoying the springtime. We're going to go into the rest of the reading now and the rest of the cards. So we're going to start off over here. And this card has got to do with your emotions. It's got to do with your feelings and your connections, your emotional connections to other people. So let's have a look and see on an emotional level, what does September have in store for all Scorpio energies? Oh my gosh, we have got Three of Swords. Now, I am going to say to you, Three of Swords, quite an interesting card indeed. Okay, so the Three of Swords is normally a card of heartbreak. It's normally a card of emotional pain and discomfort. But in this particular case, and I actually want to pick it up and show you because it's quite phenomenal, actually. So we can see by her face expression that she is experiencing some form of emotion. And if you look at her heart space here, you can see that there is a bird that has cracked out of her chest. And here is the bird being set free. And you can see by the way she's holding her hands that she is releasing the bird, setting the bird free. But even though she's now at a loss, she now has this void or this space within her. And you can see that it's cracked. You can see that she has completely cracked. So the release of this bird hasn't been easy for her. It hasn't been simple. It hasn't been easy, but she is almost allowing it to happen because she recognizes it's for everybody's best interest. So Scorpio, what we have to understand is on an emotional level during the month of September, you may find yourself needing to break away, to break free, to set a part of yourself free. You may need to lose a bit of yourself in order to have the freedom, the expression, etc. that you need. So the Three of Swords here, I love this deck. It's just so exciting in the way that they show the artwork. Yeah, I'm loving it. So on an emotional level, you may feel a little bit of disappointment. You may feel a little bit of hurt, a little bit of sadness, a little bit of pain, let's call it. But we have to understand that sometimes we have to go through a bit of pain in order to have freedom, in order to have that release, in order to have that expression that is needed. Remembering we're in this gestation period, okay? We're in this gestation period of holding back, of being of just allowing ourselves time to recoup, to rejuvenate, to experience, to feel all of those kind of things. That's where you are. You are still having that winter's dream, and maybe you're not quite ready to fly. Maybe you're not quite ready to go off. So this is you forcing a part of yourself to release, to break free, in order to have that freedom and that expression that you need. So as much as it may be difficult and painful, Scorpio, this is Spirit saying to you, just push through the pain. Just push through the pain because it's going to be worth it. It's actually going to be okay. We understand that you're not ready yet. We understand that you're still holding back a little bit, but you will find a way to let go of that, to let go of something that's holding you back and set yourself free when the time is right. I actually think that's quite phenomenal. I really do. I quite like that. All right, so Scorpio, we're now going to move on to this card. And this card here has got to do with your money. It's got to do with your finances. So in the month of September, what does Spirit need you to know with regards to finances? And we have card 0, which is the card of the Fool. And it says to you that you're about to embark on a whole new experience. And again, holding back, staying back a little bit, waiting a little bit longer before moving forward has clearly going to pay off for you. It's clearly going to work out very, very lucrative for you because the Fool says new beginnings, uncharted territories. opportunity to explore brand new energies. And if you look at again the figure on the card here, completely confident, completely self self-sufficient, if I can use that word, not having a care in the world, not getting themselves or allowing themselves to get into a state of panic or a state of fear. So financially, things are progressing really, really well. You are confident, you're feeling fabulous, you know exactly what's going on. And even if you don't know what's going on, there's this kind of inner trust. There's this kind of inner feeling of understanding and being okay with your situation because you have been patient, because you have waited as long as you needed to. So September is going to see you taking one or two more steps towards financial freedom, towards everything that you're looking for, and there is nothing in the way. I do get excited with this card because it does say you can get excited. It says that, there's not much that's going to stand in the way. There's not much that's going to stop you from having the experiences, the joy, the success, and the happiness that you need. Alrighty, I like that. Scorpio, we're now going to go on to this card over here, and this is the card about your health and well-being. So we've looked at emotions, and yeah, let's be honest, Scorpios are not big on emotions, so less setting a part of yourself free, letting a part of you go is going to be painful. It is going to be a bit difficult, but actually we're ready for it. We're going to handle it. Financially, things are sailing, things are happening, things are moving really, really well. But when it comes to your physical being, let's have a look and see what do you need to be aware of in the month of September. And we have got the Nine of Pentacles. And it's interesting, we've got that little bird coming through again. All right. So I've just noticed there's birds in the top there as well. She is releasing a bird here, and here we are holding a bird, allowing it to fly off if it so wants to. It's about having the recognizing that we have abundance, we have everything we need, and we can either lovingly hold the bird or we can just wait for the bird to, when it's ready, to fly off in the way that it needs to. Scorpio, what this card is saying to you, with regards to your health and your well-being, with regards to your physical well-being, you've got to understand that you're at a point now where you're probably in a good space. Okay, physically you're probably feeling quite good, even if you've got one or two issues, even if you've got one or two parts of you that's maybe not so fabulous, you're actually feeling quite okay. But you do need to be gentle with yourself. All right, let's not set really high expectations and really high standards, and let's not put a lot of unnecessary pressure, because remember, we're coming out of the darkness. We're coming out of a dark period. We're coming out of a slow period. We're coming out of a time of rest and recuperation and replenishing, and using as little energy as possible. So don't come running out of the gates and putting high pressure on yourself. I do think you are the little bird here, okay? Not the lady. I think you are the little bird, and it's about recognizing that you need to be gentle, you need to nourish, you need to be kind, you need to be gentle with yourself as you embark and go on this journey that you're going on. So on an emotional level, it's time to set yourself free, even if it hurts, even if it is uncomfortable, even if it's not fabulous. But financially, things are progressing and moving really well. And on a physical level, don't set such high expectations that you put yourself in danger. Don't put pressure on yourself unnecessarily. Be gentle with yourself, be kind with yourself, and just allow things to happen in their own natural time. Okay, because we're still in winter. We're still in that cold and cozy stage, and not really ready to be jumping into spring. All right, we've got two cards across the bottom here, Scorpio, and we're going to look at what do you need to embrace during the month of September, and what do you need to let go during the month of September. So let's have a look. Okay, what do you need to embrace? We have got the King of Wands. Oh, he's gorgeous. So first of all, he is out in nature. He's very confident out in nature. He has created fire from his own two hands, and his fire is incredibly tall. He is super confident. He knows what he's capable of doing. And this is what you need to embrace, Scorpio. So this is Spirit saying to you, you know exactly what you can and what you can't do. You know exactly your capabilities. And I do think with this physical, you know what you can do, but it's about not pushing yourself unnecessarily. It's about making it just enough to achieve whatever it is that you want to. And even with your finances and with your emotions, our King of Wands is basically saying, you have the ability to create whatever you need. in whichever way you need it. And that's something that you really need to embrace. So don't feel like this is being left behind. Don't feel like this is you not participating or not keeping up. Actually, what this is saying to you is that you'll know when the time is right to create whatever it is that you need to create for yourself. But it's about knowing your value, your worth, and your capabilities. Let's have a look and see, Scorpio, what is it that you need to let go of during September? And we have, I want to say, the dreaded poverty card. So, Five of Pentacles is the card of lack, it's the card of loss, it's the card of not having. And this is what you need to let go of. And I think I understand why Spirit has given us this card for you, because when we are in hibernation, when we are avoiding staying back, when we are sticking to our own self, okay, because that's where you are at the moment, and everybody else is running out of the gate and everybody else is, having the big party, sometimes we feel like we're not included. Sometimes we feel like we're lost, left out. And I think this is why Spirit is saying let go of that. Even though on an emotional level you have to release a part of yourself, which could be uncomfortable, which could hurt, which could be a little bit difficult on an emotional level, and on a physical level, don't set that bar too high. Don't put so much pressure on yourself there. And also let go of this need to always be perfect. Let go of this. Don't hold on to this feeling of, well, I don't want to miss out on anything, because you're not going to miss out on anything. Let go of the lack. Let go of that. Don't focus on that. Don't allow that to hold you back. Don't allow that to drive you. What you need to do is you need to be super confident in who you are, what you are, and what you're all about. Be super confident in your abilities and not worrying about the opportunities that you may be passing up, because you're not passing up anything. You're not passing up anything. Actually, you're super much in control. And remember, you are not quite ready to come out of your cave yet. We're still in a little bit of hibernation, and that's okay. It's interesting here as well, because obviously we've got a bit of a snail shell, and slow and steady wins the race. It's not about a sprint. It's not about running out of the gates, full steam ahead. It's about taking your time and understanding the processes that we have to go through, and you're not missing out on anything. So be kind to yourself, be gentle with yourself, recognize what you're capable of doing, and be happy with that. All right. So, Scorpio, wishing you a fabulous September. I do think it's going to be a fairly slow one for you. I don't see too many activities taking place, but I think that's great. I think that's exactly what you need. So, no pressure, no crazy expectations. Be gentle with yourself, be kind to yourself, and know that everything is exactly as it should be. Alrighty. With love and blessings from my heart to yours. Take care.